Okay, the second video on basis periods is, you'll see in a second, that it's one where the accounting period ended in the second tax year is less than 12 months. So the example that you can see at the top, it says Peter started trading on the 1st of Jan 2011, and remember that I said to you to identify the year in which the person started trading, or the tax year they started trading, and that will be 10/11, be careful. Then what I also said to do is put in the tax year number 1, which we just identified, that is definitely in the 10/11 tax year, and that means the second tax year is going to be in 11/12, and the last one's going to be in 12/13. What you should also do is make a note of the tax year these accounting or period of accounts end in. This one, the 6-month period to June 11, ends in 11/12, and this one ends in 12/13. Once you've done that, you can work out the basis periods. So remember, the first year, you always go from the start of trade. So Peter started trading on the 1st of Jan, and you always go to the 5th of April, end of the next tax year. Second tax year, you ask yourself the question, is there a period of account that ends in the second tax year? Okay, the second tax year, you can see here, is 11/12, and yes, we identified that this one does. So the answer is yes, but then you ask yourself the following question, how long is it? And you can see we've identified it's only 6 months, so it's less than 12. And when that is the case, the rules state that you have to go from the start of trade to the end of the first 12 months, so the first 12 months of trade essentially, so from January 2011 to December 2011. When you get to the third year, we should be normal rules, as I said. So if you look, 12/13, there's a year up there that ends in 12/13, the year to 30th of June 2012, and you just tax that period. Okay. Let's look at the numbers now. So we are going to tax from the 1st of Jan to the 5th of April. That's 3 months. That's 3 months of these 6 months. So we want half the profit falling that year. So half of 25,000 gives you £12,500. Second tax year, you're going to go from January to December 2011. But I'm going to break it down like I did in the previous video into 2 periods. Do this while you're still learning, and after a while you won't have to do, but break it down. So we're going to go from the 1st of January 2011 to the 30th of June and take those profits from that first period of account, all of them. That's 25,000. But that's only 6 months. We know we need to tax 12 months in the second year. So we need to take 6 months from this period here, this year. So we want to take from the 1st of July, so the day after the 30th of June, to the 31st of December 2011. So 6/12 of 40,000, or half. We're going to take 20,000. Don't forget to add it together, like so. So by the time we get to the last period, it should be on the normal rules. So we're just going to take the profits from the year to the 30th of June 2012. Okay, last thing we've got to do is identify the overlap profits. Now, if you remember I said before, this person Peter has an accounting year or period that ends in June. So you need to count how many months there are from the end of June, to start with July, until the end of the tax year. And that's, if you count your fingers, it's 9 months. So we're going to have to look and to see if we can spot it. Now, it's easy actually, because you can see it's there, and it's there, adds up to 9. But what you can see here, so let's identify it. We're going to go, if you look here, we went from January there, went from January to there again, and we're going to stop there. So we did those 3 months up there, so that is definitely the first lot. And if you, as I said before, if you do your workings carefully, you can spot it quite easily. So that is 3 months, but we know we need another 6 months, and it's from here, you can see it there, July, and we'll go from July to December, okay, and that's 6 months, and we've got it there, the calculations are ready for us. 20,000, the overlap is £32,500. Done.